Hey, welcome in. Feel free to look over what we got and I'll be with you in just a second. Okay, sorry about that. I've been absolutely slammed today. My previous barista just moved across the country last week and my 2 new hires didn't even show up today. On top of that, the tenant above us decided to light off an indoor firework this morning. Whatever the hell that means. So it's been quite a busy day to say the least. Sorry, but I'm sure you didn't come in here to listen to me talk. What can I make for you today? Good choice. You know, believe it or not, you're the first person to order that today. It's a go-to favorite for me, but maybe me and you just have extra good taste, huh? Alright, well, feel free to sit anywhere you like. I'll bring your order out when it's ready. Alright, here you go. Hope you were able to get comfortable. Hey, not to be pushy or anything, but would you mind if I sat with you for a bit? It's been busy enough today that I think I can close up early. If you don't mind some company, that is. Yeah, you sure? Awesome. Your drink's on me, by the way. I may or may not have been waiting to see if you'd let me sit with you before I comped it. Damn, can you believe all the work they've been doing out there recently? I'm not sure if you're from around here or anything, but this strip has been pretty much the exact same since it was when it was built, which explains all the asbestos we've got back in the kitchen. Just messing with you. Honestly though, it is nice to see a little bit of change around here. I'm not always one for new development, but this part of town could really use it. Back when I first opened up shop here, we had lines out the door almost every day. I still keep busy and all. I mean, don't get me wrong, plenty of old regulars still come in to support the shop, but it's the new faces we don't get much of anymore. Speaking of new faces, I don't think I've seen you in here before. You just passing through town or are you a local? Right on. Well, hey, everybody's welcome in here. Locals and tourists all get the same coffee. Although I have been known to provide a few spiked drinks from my personal stash to the regulars. Don't go spreading that secret though. Pretty sure I need a liquor license for that. I noticed you checking out the art behind the counter when you came in. Are you interested in paintings at all? I see. Well, me personally, I love it. I actually painted everything in here by myself. Before I settled down here and opened up this coffee shop, I would travel all over and try to find inspiration for new paintings. Real wannabe nomad lifestyle. This one beside us was actually my most recent one. There was an older gentleman who came in one day, told me he's been down on his luck and couldn't afford to make his rent anymore. He'd been living paycheck to paycheck for the past 4 years, surviving only off the bare essentials. He said he'd always wanted to come in and try a cup of coffee from my store, but due to his tight budget, he never gave himself the chance. We talked for a while and I offered to buy him whatever he liked from the menu. Felt bad for him, you know, and he seemed like a genuine dude too, but he absolutely refused to let me buy his drink. He looked me straight in the eyes and he said, "My whole life, I've never been in control. Whether it was my parents' divorce growing up, getting bullied in school, losing my job and getting kicked out of my place, it's always someone else dealing me a shitty hand. Just this once, I want the chance to decide. I may not have a lot of money, and maybe this coffee is what's going to make me starve next week, but I want to make that choice. For the first time in a long time, maybe my entire life, I actually feel like I've got a chance to live my life the way I want it to be lived. He bought a $3 coffee and left a $5 tip on top of that. I've had people come in wearing a Rolex and not even leave a tip. The past month leading up to that interaction, I've been actually struggling really hard to find inspiration for my next painting. I'd convinced myself so hard that I could only find a good story or something to inspire me if I go out searching for it. That man helped me realize that sometimes inspiration can find you. It's been about 4 months and he never has come back in. I'm not sure if he ever will, but I painted that picture to give to him. I wanted to tell him that I know he'll be okay, and that when he gets back on his feet, finds a place to live, whatever, when he has a place to call his own again, he can hang that painting up if he'd like to. Hell, I'd even offer him a job if he'd let me, but maybe our lives aren't meant to cross again in that way. Sorry again. Sometimes I just get so lost in my own head that I start rambling on. You just really have a comforting presence about you. Not to be weird or anything, but for some reason I just feel at ease talking to you. I know this is a bit sudden, but if you're free sometime, I'd love for you to come back in and maybe pose for a painting. No need to answer now, feel free to think it over, but, I'd buy you lunch and a drink and we could just hang out for a bit. You just sort of give me that same inspired feeling as the old man I was talking about. Not calling you old or anything, Sorry, I'm doing it again, aren't I? Well, hey, enough about paintings and me being weird. What'd you think about the drink? I hope I was able to make something you like. Hey, well, I tried my best. We actually got a new shipment of tea from Argentina last week. That's Argentina, like with the word tea in it. It's a company based out of Sweden, but, yeah, that actually is kind of confusing now that I'm saying it out loud. Shit. Sorry, I'm getting off track again, and damn, I lost track at the time. I really hope I didn't intrude on your evening too much. I really do appreciate you letting me sit with you, though. Don't let me keep you if you got somewhere to be, but you're welcome to stay a bit longer if you'd like. I really enjoy the company, so you're welcome here as long as you can withstand my cheesy puns and winded stories. To be honest with you, it really is nice, though, just to have someone like you around. If you want to hear the story get a bit more interesting, then head over to my Patreon to listen to an extended version, uncensored and just the way you like it. There's something for everyone, so come take a look and maybe stay for a while. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, please consider liking and subscribing. Your support means a lot. Thanks for listening. Until next time.